Hey y'all, welcome back to part 3 of Jared's and I's Vietnam trip. This video we will be visiting another mountain range called Nui Gam. At 710 meters, Nui Gam is the highest point in the Bai Nui, otherwise known as the Seven Mountains. This is an area of the An Giang province. These mountain ranges are surrounded by the plain of the Mekong Delta. Nui Gam is drained by a number of streams which follow into the local canal system. This also forms the main hydrological system in this part of the Mekong Delta. You can either go up the mountain by a cable car like we did, or you can hike up the mountain, or you can also drive up the mountain depending on what you're feeling that day. I would say take the cable car if you can, just to get the view in. The only down part is that it gets a little bit hot and there's no AC inside. On this particular day when we went, it was a little bit foggy, so it really added to the jungle effect of the mountain ranges. Up in the mountains, you'll find some shops, you'll find some restaurants. On this day, we didn't see a whole lot of other tourist people. Not sure if it was just the morning. We did go very early, so maybe that was a good time for us. So we stopped at this little shop here. They were selling bracelets, and we got some stuff for ourselves and our family. They were also selling up here some fish feed, because they have koi fish ponds, and so you can buy some feed and spread them out to the koi fish. That's exactly what my uncle did. Cautious that the feed does make your hands smell. There is a sink where you can wash your hands nearby as well. So the fog got lifted. And that was pretty nice. We got to see a little bit more of the scenery and the mountains in the background. After the koi ponds, you might find yourself going near the temple area. They have some altars, they have a Buddha statue. My uncle and I went inside to pray. My sister and her husband also did the same thing with my other uncle. We just took turns. You can also offer money to the temple for donations. Like I said earlier, you'll find some shops up here. This one, we ran into a hat store and they just had some straw hats and some other hats like Chanel. You know, not the real Chanel, but it'll be okay. Nobody has to know. It can be our secret. This is the shot. Whoa. Good morning, Vietnam. One thing to note as a tourist while coming to this location is being mindful about the locals. There are some that would love to take you pictures and then they'll sell you a little bundle of some sorts. Some other things that we ran into were bikers that, or not necessarily like bikers, but like they would give us a ride up the mountain. For a price, of course. And the only thing that I did not like about that is that they literally followed us non-stop. They would not leave us alone. So I would be mindful about that if you're traveling from outside of the country. Just be mindful.
Sugar cane. It's slightly sweet, but not overly sweet. Highly recommended on a hot, humid day.
What'd you think?
It was way different than Nui Sam. More temples, a little more walking, but it was all fun to see. Lots to do. Great little shops along the way, so if you're looking for souvenirs, lots of bracelets like that for the gingers.
After the mountain range, we went down to a little grape farm. This farm is known as Olam. There's this huge lake. There's also this rest area that has little huts on the lake here. You can order food, you can order coffee, you can order dessert. There's this amazing roasted chicken that they have here. It's like a specialty chicken. You should definitely check it out. They also have this stairway to heaven. I kid you not, I did not make it all the way to the top. I got about like 4 steps away from the very, very top before my fear of heights kicked in. Great photos if the day is clear. A little bit of clouds would be nice for the photos too, but we were really, really lucky this day.
It was wobbling up there when the wind was blowing. Whew. Okay, your turn. Stairway to heaven. Right? And then you just keep getting higher, and then you're like, oh, okay. I know. Please be careful. That's how I felt.
And this is the grape farm area. They have themselves a little dining area. They also have a swimming pool where you can cool off. They also have wine tasting, or almost like a wine liquor too. I guess that's just wine, but they let you test it. You're also allowed to pick some of the grapes. However, you have to pay to do that, of course. If you do it without paying, you could potentially get fines. So pay your ticket and do the right thing.